Awesome. Stupendously handsome body transformation and lifestyle coach will help change your body, which changes your mind and changes your lifestyle. All right, so I'm trying to add something new to the channel. And I'm doing a reaction video here, okay? So it's not your typical reaction style. I'm just sitting here, thought I'll pop up my camera. I got a break, okay? I'm taking a break and I'm multitasking, okay? I just got done with my 10 a.m. workout. I will post that soon, okay? So I'm kind of tired, so let me not have to edit a video, okay? But this video while I sat down to do my break is a blunt and a Gold Peak sweet tea, okay? Because I got another workout at 12 and I need some energy. There's a little sugar. It ain't your typical pre-workout, but it's mine. Okay, I just need some sugar in my body, and I like Gold Peak sweet tea. Go ahead, do that. But like I said, on my break, I'm myself, and I like to watch YouTube, see what's going on. And I came across this video from Jubilee. Julian Michaels versus the body positive movement. Okay, so if you don't know who Julian Michaels is, she is a OG fitness. She was back before the influencer days. Okay, so she's an OG fitness professional. How about that? Okay, very famous, very popular. Was on stuff like that. So she's rich. All right, she's in somewhat important in the fitness community. So shout out to Michaels and Jubilee. This is versus that. Okay, and the body positivity movement is something that's bullshit to me. Okay, because it's not really body positivity. It is okay. Body positivity started with people who had problems that you couldn't fix or they was born with. Okay, so let's say you was in a car accident. There's a lady that passed out. Well, she was. I don't know what happens when. Are you passed out when you have seizures? I'm not sure, but she was having a seizure, and when she woke up, her dog ate half her face, and I'm not joking. She looks like Two-Face off of Batman, and I'm even though that was a joke, I'm dead serious. That's what she looked like. Okay, like down to like lips gone. You can see her teeth, her gums. You know what I mean? It's like Two-Face off of Batman. So, moving is for people like her. All right, let's try to get her back to being confident about herself, even though she can't do something about what happened to her, except do medical procedures and stuff. You was born with one leg longer than the other. Yes, you're still human. You're still a good person. All right. You know what I mean? Shoot, treat you. We're gonna treat you like we treat everybody else. All right. It's not for people who intentionally get big. You intentionally put food in your mouth. You intentionally eating those calories. You know what you should be doing, and you're not doing it. You know you're supposed to work out, but you don't. Okay, it's always an excuse. So the movement has changed to now, and it's bullshit. So like I said, enjoying my lunch break, I guess. My break, yeah, I'm just calling my break. Enjoying my break, watching some YouTube. It'll probably be like, I give you about 30, 45 minutes. This is a hour and 46-minute show. We're not gonna watch this whole thing. I don't got time to do that. I got other stuff to do before my. So let's get to it.
Actually, so why don't we see more fitness and wellness advocates asking for that? I'm happy to ask for it. Ask for it right now. I didn't know that you thought I wasn't for it. I wasn't allowed to have a ding dong. When I came home and I said, I want ding dongs in my lunch. You know what I'm about me?
She wants ding dongs.
Low fat ding dongs. Maybe there's more to life than trying to lose weight. That's what body positivity.
Well, there's more to life than eating ding dongs.
You have to love yourself. You have to invite love into the space. How? By looking at yourself in the mirror and telling yourself, I'm beautiful. Okay. It does. It's an SNL skit.
Are Americans fat-phobic and obsessed with unrealistic beauty standards, or the body positivity movement normalize unhealthy habits and lifestyles? I'm John Regalado, and today we're going to
Yes to the second part.
debate about what it means to be healthy. Jillian, how are you feeling?
Good.
Debaters, you ready to come at Jillian with your best arguments? All right, let's get into it.
Hi, I'm Julian Michaels. I'm a fitness expert and a health advocate, and today I am surrounded by 20 body positivity activists.
Jillian Michaels, whatever her name is still fine. She's got to be at least 53, 54. I don't know. Somewhere around there. Maybe 55. She's still looking good. I'm going to say she is a strong looking 43-year-old woman. Okay, that's what she looks like. When you got less melatonin, you kind of age a little differently. So, but she's still looking good.
All right, my first strong claim is that obesity is not healthy.
I think she's a lesbian.
I think it is puts lives at risk.
Do you want to be the first debater? Get to the chair in 3, 2.
I didn't hear the question, y'all.
I think it is puts lives at risk.
Obesity is not. Oh, it says obesity is not healthy, and pretending it puts lives at risk. Obesity is not healthy. That's true. It puts lives at risk. Yes.
You want to be the first debater? Get to the chair in 3, 2, 1.
It got to be the fast one. Look, big girl, you're obese. They tried to run to the. If you'll see that, let me get this out the way. They tried to run to the chair, and the smaller girl won. That's what matters.
Hi, I'm Edie. Nice to meet you. I'm an eating disorder therapist.
So this is a physical challenge, also.
I'm going to do my best to not use the O word because I find it pretty offensive.
She thinks obesity is offensive. That word is offensive to her, even though that's a medical term. So what is overweight? I want to hear what word she uses.
So I'm going to use fat-bodied.
Fat-bodied is better than obesity? Do
you understand why people find it harmful and triggering? Literally just having too much body fat. Mm-hmm. It has nothing to do with the quality of the person.
There you go. Simple. It's a medical term.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Are we going to debate the claim? Yeah, I just wanted to. Yeah, I wanted to clarify though.
She had to get her feelings out first. You know what I'm saying? She want to do a play on feelings right now.
I'm a 3 and you're my mommy telling me how to talk. Okay.
Wow.
So the thing that you're saying is that it is inherently unhealthy to live in a fat body. It's inherently unhealthy to have excess body fat. Yes. Okay. Where are you getting that information from? Oh, okay.
What the fuck? Cause of death is heart thing. Overweight, okay?
There are dozens of MRT trials that show having excess body fat, dozens, is causal, not correlated.
No, that's not true. There is no disease that just fat-bodied people get.
I didn't say that. I didn't say it. But obesity lends itself to all-cause mortality across the board.
All causes starts with obesity. All causes. She is
Adiposopathy. Okay, so you know what it means? Literally sick fat. And you understand how it works? Okay, tell me how it works.
no the fuck she don't. She ain't never heard of that.
So it's an additional layer of fat in the stomach area.
No, that's not what it is.
She just made that up. She literally don't know what it means. And she said she did. She said, tell me what it means. And she made up something.
It works as follows. When we eat too much food that has energy that we're not utilizing, the body needs to put that energy somewhere, right? So it puts it in fat cells. So it puts it in initially subcutaneous fat cells, a little bit of this little fat, which is fat on the organs. And at first you have hyperplasia, which means we're recruiting new little fat cells, which isn't necessarily a bad thing up to a point. Now the issue is that once you can no longer recruit more fat cells, right, you get hypertrophy. So the fat cells start to expand.
Yes.
And this is exceptionally
This
dangerous.
is like gospel to me right here. Because this is what I be preaching all the time.
Blood vessels get outpaced. So the fat cells can't get oxygen and they start screaming, literally. And when they do, they release, right? Of course you do.
Inflammation is also the main cause of death.
Because it's irrefutable. You don't even know what I'm talking about.
So Jillian, okay, first of all, I don't appreciate the way that you're speaking here. You called me out for just trying to understand the languaging and not saying I was talking to like a 3-year-old. I thought,
Look, you just nod your head because she makes you feel good. But she's saying nothing but facts here.
I was talking to you very respectfully. You're talking to me very disrespectfully
Okay,
right now.
here's the thing. I want to, because you're telling me you understand it, but you don't understand it.
That's-
fundamentally.
And that's disrespectful to say you know something and you don't.
Describe it accurately.
But what I understand is that
What's lipotoxicity?
I don't want to talk about. I'm not okay. Here, I'm going to say this straight out.
What are the medical? She's talking medical terms. These are reasons why you shouldn't be overweight or obese, and they don't want to hear the medical terms.
Medical doctor. Okay, so I'm not going to talk to you about medical diagnosis because that's the last time I spoke, and I'm fully willing. Hey, I'm fully willing to be wrong. What I'm here to talk to you about is the fact that people in fat bodies are irreparably harmed going into the medical system.
That's not what we're talking about. The problem is pretending that being overweight is fucking stupid.
Every single day because of the term, the O word.
So that's what you want to litigate?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not the claim.
The idea that fat body people are inherently unhealthy is, I believe,
She's staying on point. This lady isn't.
No, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong.
Okay, so let me finish
You
the thought.
can't look at.
Let me finish the
Let me
thought.
finish my thought first. You can't look at a person's body and tell whether or not tell their health status.
So fat isn't.
Yes, you can. Just because they don't know what their health status is, don't mean, like, let's say it's a lady who's, that's a big lady. I don't care what you're talking about. 5'5", 200 pounds. You're very round. You're not fit. You're in double digit clothes. Okay, however women clothes look, 15, 16, whatever that is. I think it goes up about 2. I'm not sure, but I can tell that you might not been diagnosed with nothing just yet. Okay, nothing has popped up yet, but something is working in there. All right, because that's what fat does. It builds up the build up. So yeah, you're not sick now at 30, but you've been fat since 24. But 35 coming, and we'll see how you're feeling then.
And when it overgrows, it does wreak havoc in the body. I didn't finish telling you what happens. So when the oxygen can't get to those fat cells, they'll die and they'll rupture. And then the immune system starts dumping macrophages in to try to clean it up.
But do you know what's even more unhealthy is weight cycling. And as we talked about earlier, only except for your
weight cycling. I am not part of the body positivity movement, so weight cycling isn't in. That's definitely not a fitness term.
People who have.
The claim is.
So then what are you supposed to do though? So let's say this person is in a fat body and they are inherently unhealthy, right? We're telling you they're unhealthy because they're in this fat body. What are they supposed to do?
More significantly more prone to all-cause mortality than
From intentional weight loss fails 95 to 98% of the time.
Because you stop. Intentional weight loss fails 95% of the time. Because you stop. It don't fail because it don't work. It fails because you stop. You know what I mean? That you don't get to your goal. You don't keep going. So it always fails if you get back fat. You know what I mean? So let's say you at 20, you weigh 200 pounds as a woman at 5'5", and you want to get down to 130. By 25, you got down to 130. Okay, and then by 35, you're back up to 200. Is that called? I would think that's a fail, but you did it. You just didn't keep doing it.
So what is an individualistic pursuit? You narrow it down to this idea that it's causal, like that you're just not trying hard enough. But that is,
it's multifactorial. Unquestionable.
I'm saying you ain't trying hard enough. You can't make a bridge without bricks or whatever they make bridges out of. You know what I mean? Shit, you can't make fat without excess food.
Problem right is that they put back on. Are we agreeing?
There we go.
What do you think?
There we go.
Here we got a
Damn it! All right.
Sorry.
Done. Get it somewhere.
Yeah,
Get her out of here.
Please return to your seat.
Get this stupid bitch out of here. And your outfit is horrendous. Run!
I haven't been a fat body for like.
Nobody behind Julian Michaels is ever going to get a chance to get to the table because it's the chair is too far and they weigh too much.
Remember, and I've known very many fat people, and I don't think any of us, the people that I know, I can only speak to the people that I know. I don't think any of us are pretending that we're okay with it. What I want to say here is I live with autoimmune disorders, I live with chronic illness, and I'm also neurodivergent. And this is.
Date her. She is a walking problem, and you can.
The activity movement has made it so that I can tolerate this life. I can find ways to thrive, even still.
This is a woman that is, I would give her, she looks old because, I mean, of how she's presenting herself. But I can tell that she's a younger woman, maybe like 32. But she has 2 gold teeth in her mouth. This bitch is crazy. She probably had a septum ring before. She just got a regular nose ring. You probably can't see. You can go watch Jubilee and Jillian Michaels, Jubilee movement.
That this doesn't bother me. And by bother, I mean that it doesn't hurt to carry my weight. I'm willing to.
But you're not doing nothing about it. You're not doing the necessary steps. All right. A lot of people, well, I'm gonna do it this way, but that way doesn't work. But I want to do it this way, but that way doesn't work. Do it like everybody else has done it, and how it's proven to be done.
that carrying around extra weight is harder. It is. But it must be done.
I don't know that I agree with you.
Okay.
Some people are crazy. Well, tell me why I think it must be done.
Because I've worked really hard to not have this.
Lies.
Like,
You just want to go in the gym or something?
no, I don't. That's not fun.
Okay. Oh, it's not fun. We're getting somewhere now. Yes. Okay. No, you say you try really hard, but you don't go to the gym. Okay. Now, if you don't go to the gym and you that's crazy. But there's still ways for you to get in shape. You- But what you are going to have to do is eat in a calorie deficit. You must eat less. So, in order for you to get to a healthy weight, it's going to take you longer than if you exercise and diet. But if you're only going to diet, it's going to take you a little longer. But it's still possible to do it. Let's see what she talks about.
I don't understand what you mean.
What I mean is that I grew up with a number of undiagnosed conditions.
No. What have you said you tried really hard to not be this size. What have you done? I don't care about what you grew up with.
And even I can think back to like middle school, and I couldn't keep up when the PE teacher would make us like run laps. And I'm like, this is physically aching me, and I didn't understand why. And I didn't understand why because I grew up with a single parent, undocumented single parent. We were,
like I said, never date this woman. She has too many problems. You can't fix it. She just said she had childhood issues, mommy issues, school issues, exercise issues. The list is going to go on.
bound to the medical system that we had access to. I've done what I needed to do.
Medical system issues.
A number of times to try to lose weight.
What did you try?
I've done. I've worked out at the gym.
You said you don't like working out at the gym. And if you did do so many things, it should be easy to just spout off. So let's say I was an obese person. And things that I do now to not be an obese person, but it didn't work, even though that's not true. You know what I mean? So prayers, what have you done to well, you said you did all you could do. What have you done? Man, I done HIIT classes. I done got with a personal trainer. I done went to classes. I done what it ain't you gonna have to be on camera. It ain't live, but chill. What? This is my workout buddy, B Walls. Just going over a little Julian Michaels. You remember her? Okay, she talking to body positive movement people. There's 20 versus her. You know what I mean? That means they all wrong, and she all this all that it's gonna take. So this everything that she could possibly think of to get in shape. And Julia Michaels asked her, "Well, what did you do?" And then she started just stuttering, like, "Well, yeah, you know what I mean?" See, and I was saying, if I was an obese guy and I was doing all the things that I'm doing now to not be obese, but just let's say I was though, and they asked me, "Well, what did you do?" I can say, "Man, I worked out 6-7 days a week, about 3." No. She didn't come out with nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's just nigga talk, okay? Nigga, you know what I'm saying? So that's just nigga talk. But I'm gonna say, shit, I done HIIT classes, I done lift weights. I had some friends come in at 12 every day, diet. I wrote down my numbers. I took progression pictures. I did all that. None of it worked. You know what I mean? Shit. So I can go through the list of the things that I did that didn't work. So that's what
The PE teacher would make us like run laps, and I'm like,
now she's saying that she just couldn't keep up and shit. But let's
your own pace, though.
well,
You keep working.
there you go. You know what I mean? So and that's what we do. You know what I mean? Shit.
That's
So,
funny.
so
So everybody, so this is the 20 verse when they all first heard. And they all said that they could not reach their fitness goal and they couldn't get in.
they defend the body positivity. So basically, being big, nobody should be criticized by it. Ain't nobody criticized, but it ain't what you're supposed to be doing.
It ain't not necessarily.
It's not. You are correct. You are correct. Okay. So, I rewinded just a little bit. So.
physically aching me, and I didn't understand why. And I didn't understand why because I grew up with a single parent, undocumented single parent. We were bound to the medical system.
I was saying she keeps saying she got a whole bunch of problems. You know what I mean? You just got a lot of problems. You don't want to fucking admit to this one.
We had access to it. I've done what I needed to do.
Mm-hmm.
The number of times.
There you go. What do you say?
Working out can help a lot of them problems.
What about you try, Tommy? I've worked out at the gym. I've tried to do life, even yoga.
But she just said, I don't like doing that. She, like before you walked in, she just said, I don't like. It's not fun to go to the gym. It's not fun. I mean, there you go. You know, it's necessary.
That hurts me. Okay, so the exercise causes you pain. The exercise causes you pain. Okay, right. Dieting, for example. Okay. That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't think that food makes very much sense.
There you go. You didn't try shit, bitch. Dieting don't make sense to you. What? So calories in, calories out don't make sense to you. That's real simple.
But it makes sense to everybody else, though. It seems to be working for a lot of
There you go. I just said, before you walked in, I just said, just do the stuff that people moving to work, not what you want to do. You know, that ain't how you do it.
Me, in my neurodivergent brain.
This is where mechanistic eating actually helps people who are neurodivergent, and the research supports that.
He just said, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, you're talking to a professional here.
She's got to be stressed out.
Oh, she is.
Gotta be
This is her second person she talked to, and she really want to punch one of them already.
It don't make sense. Like, I can't believe y'all all coming against me about what I've done the research on, what I've proven and had people to come and try and lose weight and have helped their lives. But it's just, but y'all all saying that it don't, by saying either doing what it takes to do it, or two, it's a different excuse as far as how you grew up. That's insane.
It's crazy.
That's insane.
Well, the other lady was on here. She was trying to. Well, do you know how to make people feel? She said that ain't what we talking about. How the question is, obesity is unhealthy, and pretending that it's not is dangerous. And and that's the problem. And that's what they don't come here to talk about. They want you to hear how they feel about being obese, but that ain't what we're talking about.
And just be accepted for being obese.
Exactly. But that ain't what we're talking about.
Because it doesn't have to be.
I mean, okay.
In other words,
it's nothing wrong with being accepted for being obese, but long enough to keep accepting you. To me, I mean,
oh man, shoot, she died because she was overweight, but you know what I mean? Like they'll like it if you didn't. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, even though they accept you, they'll want you around 10 more years. I would think so. If they really accept it.
Right.
like you eat on these schedules, like you eat these foods, like you eat this much. That's the concept for that You're saying you don't like it, but you have to decide what you do like or more. Mechanistic eating, because I really could be helpful. There are other ways.
This is making them mad. I don't know. They ain't said like watched it from the beginning. They ain't say nothing about the red flag. So I don't watch Jubilee channel that much. Maybe if you watch this channel, you know what the flags mean. But motherfuckers is mad on me. She said you gotta choose which one you don't like the most. And motherfucker said, like that makes you upset? Man, yeah. Do you like anal or vagina most? Well, you choose. Man, shit, God damn, should that make you mad?
I tried a whole lot. There's a lot of other things to be concerned about. I'm also a social worker. I work with youth. There are a lot of
look, we just did the same thing. Hold on. You're talking social worker. Now you're talking about other people.
Yes.
Come back and talk about you.
For me, right? There are many things that I'm more concerned about than my weight. My body is not the most interesting.
Then why the fuck are you here then? Okay, if you're she just said you gotta choose which one is more important to you. So it's other things more important to me. Okay then. So you don't give a fuck about you didn't do everything you could do.
You can't be a good social worker if you you know,
man, how long can you be a social worker? You know what I mean?
You can't take none of the kids to the park, you can't run out.
I can do this I can do counseling over the phone. Okay, bitch. Okay, bitch. Stay in the house.
I don't see a way out of this. I'm telling you literally in the way that I can and I've found works for me. But you just told me it didn't work for you. But it works to an extent. You just told me it didn't work.
I can do it. But you see how frustrated she is though? I'll be talking just like, hey, look, you just told me. Look, lady. I'm having to lady you, ma'am you, excuse me.
You can talk about everything all the way around the board as far as what you didn't do, what doesn't work for you, but instead of trying it.
You just say you don't like it. That's crazy.
It didn't work for you. It works to an extent. And this is an irrelevant conversation. If you're happy with it, I stand on 10 toes down, that we are not pretending.
Look, what the fuck? That's not the prompt, bitch. Pretending that it ain't unhealthy. You are pretending. You know what I mean? But you just said she don't know what she talking about up here. God damn, she just confused me. Cause I'm about to repeat what she said, but I don't go with what she just said. Yeah, she almost done. It's a clock.
Healthy at any size, there are absolutely elements and aspects of the movement that do put that messaging into the universe. I've had those debates, as you said. I've had numerous debates with people who are body positivity activists that try to tell me that they can be healthy at any size. And it's just not the case. And I disagree with that. And I think you use shame as a vehicle.
And I'm sorry we have to pause. You can vote out the door. Return to your seat.
Oh, they get voted out. Get the fuck.
Also, when the flags go up, this means you been voted out.
Yeah, look. So when the bell rings, the people, you gotta rush to the chair. I said, any of these fat people behind her, excuse my language, y'all, you're not gonna make it to the chair. You know what I mean? This is a physical activity about not being physical. Look at me, look. Diving. Dove to the chair.
What I'm curious about is if you care about people's health and you have people in front of you, and I'm sure you have people online who are telling you that the body positivity movement, or I prefer body liberation, body justice, body acceptance, body love, all the good shit that we like, actually increases their health, then I don't understand your debate. Like, what are you debating if the fat people are telling you it makes their life better? I'm debating physical health. I'm debating with people who claim that you can be physically healthy and okay. Do you think you can be physically healthy and mentally unhealthy at the same time? Of course, but that's not the claim. Okay, sure. I think
Got her.
the part where I get stuck, I am a mental health professional. I work with people from a body liberation standpoint.
Then you should know that exercise makes you happy just inherently, and it releases endorphins when you do it. You know what I mean?
Great for your mental health.
Man,
so that means you as a professional don't recommend that to your clients?
crazy.
For mental health,
Well, it's the easiest thing you can possibly do. You know what I mean? For your mental health. You know. But most mental health professionals are fucking insane. Yeah, that's why they get into that shit, because they know they stupid.
Work with people in all shapes and bodies. What I know to be true from my experience is that body positivity, body liberation helps people take care of themselves. It's very difficult to understand why you think somebody is going to take better.
I don't think harping on your weight is like, if you are so cool with your weight, and there's no reason to be in the body positivity movement. You know what I mean? Like, I'm cool with it. Why do I need to talk about it?
Because there are other people who are really uncool with it. Everybody else feels like it's okay. But it's not.
There you go. You know what I mean? If you really don't care about your size, you don't care about what a motherfucker say about it. You know what I mean? And you can understand, oh yeah, shit, I'm a big motherfucker. You are correct. You know what I mean? Shit, not bigger body. You know what I mean? Shit, yeah, I'm obese. Shit, I know that. I'm happy like this. And the motherfucker say, okay. You know what I mean? Don't be talking about your weight all the time if you're not okay with your weight.
But it's the elevator in the room. I mean, no pun intended. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
It's the elevator in the room. For you, especially, because it's you.
Yeah, and then all you gotta do is really not be crazy overweight. You know what I mean? Shit. Like, a lady at 300 pounds is a big ass lady. You know what I mean? Shit. So you might get looked at as the big girl. You never gonna be little Shelly. You know what I mean? Shit. You big Shelly. You know what I mean? Shit. Yeah.
Hate. Like, why body positivity would not inspire people to do
No, that's good. That's the point.
I see what they're saying as far as the body positivity. Like, listen, you can be accepted. It is nothing wrong with, you know what I'm saying? You understand that the people who care about you will love you. The healthy benefits behind it, like actually trying to do something healthy. It don't even, like, even if you're older.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? For elderly people.
People.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't about them, you know what I'm saying, being older. I'm too old to get up and walk. I'm too old to do a little something. You know what I'm saying? It's just the people that care about you.
Would like for you to do it. You know what I mean? Get up and do something.
Continue to care about you.
Exactly. Okay, I hear that. I was gonna say, like, you also causing this. You know what I mean? So a body positivity really for a motherfucker who can't. I don't know if you saw this girl. This girl. I think she's from Springfield, but she's one of my Facebook friends. And like it's crazy because when something happens in media, it's usually somebody you don't know. You know what I mean? Shit. But so she had a seizure, and when she woke up, like, her dog ate half her face. Okay, man. She my Facebook friend. It's in Central Illinois for sure. Okay, shit, because that's where my base is. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. So, but she said never happened before. Nothing like that ever happened before. But they had to put the dog down, of course. This dog is crazy. Okay, like you had a seizure, then he ate your face. But that's what body positivity for. It's for this lady. Hey man, let's not judge her because she didn't cause that. Or like, so if you're 600 pounds, I don't give no fucks. Like, you ate that much. You ate that much. I always say, poor people ain't fat. You can't be poor and fat and say that. That don't make sense. You eat too much, but you poor. You know what I mean? Shit. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, shit. Like I don't see how you poor and you eat too much. You gotta, is it?
Yes.
I mean, shit, you're not gonna overeat though. You know, like food pantries and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Shit, well, shit, nigga, real talk. If a motherfucker paying for your food, you're not poor. I live for free somewhere and I eat all the food I want. Am I really poor? My bills are paid for and I'm full all the time. Am I really poor? I don't think that's poor. You know what I mean? Shit. Poor motherfucker is maybe my mama when we was growing up, the lights getting cut off. Shoot, we was eating rice every night. You know what I mean? Type shit. You know what I mean? Shit. Nobody was overweight in this house. You know what I mean? Nobody overeating. You know what I mean? Shit. So maybe it was my mama. You know what I mean? Shit. But when you're overfed, I don't think you can call yourself poor. I'm just saying.
I see what you say. What they want, you know what I'm saying? But it's a generous amount where and come.
Okay.
But then you know what I'm saying, and be able to do that, and there's still plenty left. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because it's so much. Like, yeah, I
Okay.
come get, but as far as the poor though, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And that is, you know what I'm saying. I would say you're still poor because you being told what time you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You can't necessarily go about it and do what you need.
Well, I'm talking about poor. I'm talking about. I ain't talking about anybody homeless. Okay, I can get with why. Well, all you do is eat because all you do is go to these pantries, walk through these pantries all the time. You know what I mean? You don't survive them all the time. So I can get that. You know what I mean? Sure. Then to be at the shelter at a certain time, that's not all your bills get paid. I'm talking about big bitches in Section 8 housing, getting mad linked. You know what I mean? You're not poor, bitch. You know what I mean? Shit. Your rent paid. You got mad food. You know what I mean? All your utilities paid, and you big. You not poor, bitch. You know what I mean? You live in you. That's why you. That's you just ain't got no money. You not poor enough.
Well, to take better care of their bodies. I never said you should hate life. In fact, no, you should.
So I don't think that. What I think is that there are people in the movement who have co-opted healthy at any size, and it went from access to healthcare to quite literally for them that you could be healthy at any size, and that's not true.
Okay. I mean, the studies show that if you're very, 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 very thin, or your body is very, 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 very big, it is more difficult to be healthy. That's absolutely true.
You agree with me on this point?
Both of them are bad. She just said that you agree with me on this one. What's the argument?
There you go. Eating too much is bad. Not eating enough is bad too.
I don't, because I don't think body positivity is the danger.
Very thin to her is like a regular size looking lady. You know what I mean? That's very thin enough. You know, Sydney Sweeney, motherfucking,
The girls from Wicked.
You know what I'm saying?
Ariana Grande.
There you go. She's Zendaya. You know what I mean? That's really skinny to them. You know what I mean? Them small ladies, they're not sick though. Ariana Grande fucking sick. I'm talking about what she look like now. She used to be thick as fuck.
Man.
You know what I mean? No, them bitches are sick. That's too. They not eating enough. Zendaya eating just enough. What's her name? Fine as hell still was inside the movie
with Tyrese when he was
Oh,
robbing.
you talking about Megan Good?
Megan Good. So now that's a regular sized lady though, I feel. You know what I mean? Shit.
I'd like to see Megan Good with a little more meat on her bones. That's just me.
She's just a regular sized lady now. You know what I mean? She was like Megan Good never had no big ass booty, big thick thighs. You know what I mean? She's just a regular looking lady. You know what I mean? She's just pretty. You know what I mean? She's a little kitty.
I wouldn't even say regular. She was still more on the slim.
She was slim. Well, I'm saying she had a right body weight. You know what I mean? You can't. When she put on some tight jeans, they don't overflow nothing. That's what I'm saying.
That's funny.
I know when you get a little chunky, when you put in tight jeans, now you got little hands. Before you put them on, you had little hands. You know what I mean? You just push that, you got like 2K snatch.
I think hatred of fat bodies and people hating themselves and people living in self-loathing because they've been taught that their body is the wrong shape. That's the danger.
Both can be true at once. So let's look at this, right? So the first thing we would want to do, obviously, is incentivize somebody. So it's like, okay, what's the body that's gonna...
My bad. I want to say this. Just Michael Skill look fine as fuck, Nelson. Like, she's at least 50 something. You know what I mean?
I wonder why.
There you go. You know what
I wonder why.
That's your leg.
Okay, so what? I'm willing to even gamble that this lady is even younger than you.
Ooh, and she was at least 10 years older than her.
Do you see?
Yeah. Ooh.
So that's case in point.
I'm being thirsty. You was on some real shit right there.
But hold on. That's the positive. That's the inspiration piece. Okay. Now, here's the issue. If that piece, if all the things that they get out of it don't serve them as much as the things they're getting out of being overweight, and it does provide quite a lot. I can give you an example. Wait, then they're not going unconsciously, they will sabotage the kid. Okay, there was a kid that I worked with.
Look, they can't even keep it together to talk about the shit. You know what I mean?
Because they're getting broke down. When you get ready to be getting proven wrong,
exactly.
You got to hurry.
You got to stop.
Jump in there
they all got crazy hair colors too. You know what I mean? This ain't her real hair color. You know what I mean?
No.
And I will say they might be the same age, which is crazy too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? She's like, I'm looking at the eyes. You know what I mean? Like not even looking around the eyes, in the eyes.
Yeah. I'm big.
Like,
no, look at them.
No, I'm talking about around it. I'm talking about in the eyes. Like I'm just saying.
Okay.
Didn't go off. And they're visiting their family. It's the holidays. Doors fly open, and there's mom.
That shit looks
and she's crying. And she's not crying tears of joy. She feels like they've abandoned her, like they broke the contract, like they've outgrown her. And she becomes sad and she withdraws. So what does the 18-year-old do? He starts eating his mom again. What does the food provide him? A connection with his mom. That's a bit similar with my dad. It's one of the ways that we connected. Food provides a lot of people with a lot of different things.
Yes, you cannot eat and not have your parasympathetic nervous system turn on at the same time. There's no such thing as not emotional eating. It's fine. It's good. It's great. Food is great.
What I'm trying to show you is that if, in some cases, the pain associated with continuing that defense mechanism is greater than the pain associated with change, it helps people change in some cases.
Not in the long term. And I agree with you.
Oh, everything. Get out of here. Get out of here. Let's go, Juju. She going in.
So
ain't nobody behind her going to get to the chair. They're going to say, hey, let somebody on this side go.
Speaking about how those randomized controlled trials that show
randomized controlled trials that have now shown us that obesity is causal to all-cause mortality.
Okay, so
all-cause.
I think that's a big problem.
Dozens.
Yeah. So fact check them. That's why I disagree.
Obesity is associated with higher risk of death from all causes, particularly at BMI 30 plus, but the relationship varies by age, severity, and other health factors. A large meta-analysis in JAMA found obesity linked to increase all causes of mortality. Oh, come on, man.
All causes.
Man,
Race
that's 2013.
increased all cause mortality. That's crazy.
Hold on now. Oh. All you gotta do is not be overweight. You know what I mean? Shit.
You got a better chance.
Better chance. You know what I mean? Shit. Definitely. But you don't want to have a weak body that gets sick. Now it's even weaker. You don't want to have a strong body that gets sick if you're gonna get sick.
Because
You can disagree.
no, but let me please let me hear me out. Okay, so the reason why is because we're a dietitian school for 6 years, studying nutrition, weight, all the stuff, and we can't keep.
Toxicity is.
It doesn't come up in my curriculum because it's.
Just what you do when it don't come up in your curriculum. But
Shut the fuck up.
quick to say it too. But anybody talking their hands like this and stuff like that, you can't trust them. Like Julie Michael's sitting here nice and calm because I know what I'm saying is correct. You're spazzing out there.
Ain't raised their voice yet.
And
They broke everybody down nice and calm with nothing but facts. You don't got to get upset when you know what you're talking about.
exactly. She frustrated a little bit, but
She walked up frustrated.
yeah, I'm talking about Julie, but yeah, she definitely frustrated. She walked up mad.
Just look at the energy.
Bullshit. Because it's a TikTok thing, because that's like, cortisol face or whatever.
TikTok
It is not
Bullshit.
It's a topic fact.
So can you just
It's
say
a fact.
sidestepping?
And so I'm not sidestepping. This is the claim.
Okay.
Okay, the claim is that obesity is unhealthy. Lipotoxicity is not bullshit.
But-
It is the definition of ectopic fat.
It's funny it never came up against 6 years. I'm a professional accredited.
What's fatty liver disease?
I know about it. I was
What is that?
What is it?
That's lipotoxicity. Okay. When fat is in the liver, when fat is in the heart, when fat gets deposited in the brain.
Yeah.
It gotta go somewhere. It gotta go somewhere. You got fat in your brain, fat in your heart, fat in your kidneys, on the inside of your kidneys, because you're so overweight. The body says, "Where we put this shit? Man, we gotta go ahead and put it in here. We ain't got too many other places to put it." You know what I mean? Shit, God.
That is lipotoxicity, and it happens when the body has no place to put the excess energy anymore. It is irrefutable
Energy is the fat, the calories. Okay.
that that is bad for your health.
Can we just go back to the correlation of equal causation? So you're saying there's causal studies, right?
Yes, MRT studies that show.
Evidence, great. Okay. So my thing is, the reason why we cannot show that the fat in and of itself leads to the negative health outcomes is because we cannot keep a human in the lab and control every factor, but have the only thing that's different.
Mendelian randomized.
But can you just listen? So a person
inherently eliminates any conflating factors because they're based on genetic predispositions coupled with
But can I
lifestyle.
just share something? A person in a larger body has experienced things that we can't undo from the fat. So for example,
Everybody. So if I gain weight now I'm in that group too, even though I'm not now. I feel like that's crazy. Yeah, you can excuse me.
Terrible.
they might have negative health outcomes because every time they go to a doctor, instead of being given an evidence-based treatment, like I have unearned thin privilege, I go to a doctor, I say, my stomach hurts, I get a full workout.
Earth is fat. Are you trying to tell me that having fat in your liver,
I just want to talk
having
about,
fat in your heart, having fat deposited in your brain is healthy?
no, I just want to talk
Okay, so
about,
no, you're not trying to say that it's healthy.
no, I'm not trying to tell you that is what I said. I was never talking about the health of it.
Okay.
I'm trying to say everything.
That's what we talk about,
You're saying, yeah, it's a problem that we disagree on it, that it's the weight in and of itself that leads to the negative health outcomes. You're saying this MRT totally is.
That is an endocrine organ.
I know, but can you,
What about it destroys your hormone balance. It creates insulin sensitivity.
what
No,
about?
I have to use the real words though. You know what I mean?
Your body has too much fat. It releases insane amounts of different.
I just wonder, have you heard of social determinants of health?
Tell me about it.
Okay, social determinants of health, a group of factors that impact someone's health outcomes
Okay.
that are things like your healthcare access and quality, neighborhood and built environment, things like your stress levels, socioeconomic status.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
Mhm.
A person who's fat, who lives in a larger body, we can't take away that that person has probably experienced higher stress levels their whole life from experiencing marginalization in every corner, from shows like The Biggest Loser to the doctor's office.
Okay.
You can't
So why not just give them money so they're not poor now or in a bad environment or all the other factors you just said? All just saying,
make them healthy.
there you go. You know what I mean? So we're just going to still say, hey, so we're just going to sit there as you is and not going to help you with the shit that's making you die.
take away that they haven't been given evidence-based health options because when they go to a doctor, they're told to go lose weight.
That gets deposited in
But you're
the
not,
brain.
you're not answering what I'm
How does, I'm confused, are you suggesting these are the reasons people become overweight?
No, I'm suggesting that a person could be in a larger body and be perfectly healthy on based on their diet, their cholesterol.
7% of people who are classified as overweight or obese, call it whatever you guys feel comfortable with, only 7% are classified as healthy.
Say that was true. Say we
I
can
can
for certain.
have the data for you right now.
Okay. Say we knew for certain that
Right there.
that what you're saying is true. Even
And
then,
80% is 6.8.
Shit. Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, man.
Go around. Next.
Yeah. You can go to Jubilee and watch all this if you want.
even then, we'd be in this place where, okay, so what do we do? Are we gonna send someone down a path of trying to lose weight and then gain and trying and gaining? And we know that weight cycling in and of itself, bad for the heart, bad for insulin, bad for the brain, bad for all of
Stay
it.
at your size.
That individual.
That's what I do in my private practice.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, and I don't encourage weight loss because it's unethical.
Wow.
I disagree with you.
And
Wow.
so then the last thing before you
It's
get to
an ethical not to be true.
And this big pineapple head bitch for hire, and you telling me that
January's her flag get because she don't want to let that out. She disagree. I was looking at that earlier. She don't like Julie and Michael. That's what it
she
is.
is here, you know what I'm saying? We need somebody in the background like a little sick. You're a perfect lady. Come on.
And transparency. If transparency is the dangers of weight cycling, you can go down that path.
That's a separate issue. You're presuming they're weight cycling. If you're doing your job, they shouldn't have to weight cycle, right?
Oh my God. Hold up.
Shots fired.
You can go down that path.
That's a separate issue. You're presuming they're weight cycling. If you're doing your job, they shouldn't have to weight cycle, right?
No, it's not.
This neck is crazy. This neck is ridiculous. Oh my God.
It's got.
Wow.
Like, hold on, like, you're inside yourself right now. Like,
Man.
step out of this costume. Like, like, oh my God, you're busting out of the costume, man.
Why are they so tight?
Well, why? Why did you do that? Your neck, it was just a big ass neck. Now it's obviously a big ass neck.
That's like since she got when she was little and she ain't never wanted
Yeah,
take it off.
like, how you gotta take it off like this? Like you had your friend had to put that on. Or it don't come off. You look like you stink.
My grandma gave me this tape.
God damn it, she got, it's hard to trust busy with crystals and jewels.
Body, your body is so smart. We are.
Oh, wow, it's falling on her chest.
Our body goes, oh shit. She just starved me. I'm gonna do everything I can to try to get back to that place and drive up thoughts about food.
I think it's
Slow down metabolism to conserve the energy you are getting.
You're suggesting that because it's hard and it's multifactorial, we should negate the dangers and not try to get healthier?
That it's more dangerous to weight cycle than it is to stay in a fat body.
It's still not the claim. And if you want to show me that, I'd like, sure, show me the data. I'm not going to argue with that. It's not healthy to do that either. That's still not the claim. This isn't a hierarchy of
There. Yeah, thank you for that exchange.
Take the coin, choice.
Who put these here? Can someone
What's up? His outfit is.
Thank you. Thank you. That could have gone really bad. Workplace injuries are inevitable, and
Okay. He worked with you. So we're gonna end this recording here because we're about to get to working out here soon. So